All right, welcome back to the podcast with a single consistent listener. I'm Gianni. I've worn a white shirt every episode so far, and that's Alicia on the other side of the frame. She's my co-host who doesn't open the episode doc until just before recording. For those who enjoy seeing things along with the listening of sounds, just to notice that the primary platform is YouTube, so make sure you check it out. And yeah, let's start this out. Roll the intro. All right, welcome back to the Backseat View. It's episode number 36, I think. Yeah. Oh, yeah, it says 35. It right there on the doc. Yeah, I knew that.
Well, I watched 35, so I knew.
Yeah, okay. Oh, you watched the whole thing, really?
Not the whole thing. I watched like a good quarter of it while I was on a break.
Oh, that's good. Is that the first time you've ever watched one?
No, I watched some of your beginning ones.
You watched
I watched some of your beginning ones.
Really? Those are so cringe.
I watched the school, or I can't remember. I watched one of the ones where we told stories. Oh, the one where Cade was in it. I watched that one too.
The one where I kind of. Oh, okay. All right. Well, okay. So if you're a returning listener, which is probably just one person, 0 subs. What's up, 0 subs?
Shout out.
Yeah. I added the new aid role to the Discord server, so people can like suggest us stuff that to just cover on the podcast. And
ugly yellow.
Okay, we'll change the color. We'll do a poll. All right, I just kind of picked it because it was an available color. All right, but yeah, if you want to suggest things for us to cover on the show, just join our Discord server and go to the roles channel and opt into the aid role, and you can suggest us things. And if we use your suggestion, we'll give you credit here. So I opened it like a couple days ago, and Oreo, good friend, new friend of ours, at least for me. He's a new friend. He's a pretty cool dude. I like him. He's a nice dude. It's usually like when new people fucking join, it's like, I don't know. Sometimes I get annoyed by some of the people I'm exposed to.
I brought Eli and Oreo, both of them.
Yeah, Eli's pretty cool too. Oreo, but yeah, Oreo, he hit us with some pretty heavy questions here. Like, so I said anything goes as long as it is on the platform. So it's up to anything, no framework type thing. And he asked these questions. So I guess he wants us to discuss it. The first set of questions, I guess, are humans meant to leave Earth? If so, when do you see it happening? To what extent? Do you think we'll leave Earth? I mean, I think we'll leave Earth, but I think is it going to happen within our lifetime?
No way.
You don't think so? Well, actually, wait. He asked if
maybe
we already left Earth. Let's
he means like moving off into like
no. I think. Well, I'm looking at the question again. He says, "Are we meant to leave Earth?" Like, because I mean, I guess the way the universe is set up, like you would kind of think that it's like we're kind of just like put in our own little pocket of it, and it almost feels like we're fucking, like we're not given by default, like when we were in our early stages as a species, like we didn't really have anything close to being able to, be able to leave this. So it's like, are we meant to?
Yeah, but I don't think that's a defining, like, we gotta evolve, I don't know. All the video games tell me that we can do it. So.
Oh, okay. I mean, we definitely can, but it's a very philosophical question. Are we meant to? Aliens. I think that depends a lot as to like what you believe, and then also what is true. Like, what is actually like our purpose here? Like nobody fucking knows realistically. We're just kind of shot into this like this reality, and everything's just become so routine that we've just accepted it mindlessly at this point, So
yeah, I feel like I think we should be able to. I mean, that'd be awesome anyway. But like, I I feel like we're not bound to this one place. You know what I mean?
Yeah, no, I don't think so either. I think like whether we're meant to or not is like that's a that can be argued a lot. I do think we can. Like we definitely can.
Well,
We've already done it. We've already done it. Yeah.
I'm not saying like we can as it's possible. I'm saying I don't think there's like anything tying us here. Like there's no reason. I don't think there's no higher power that put us here and said, "Hey, you can't leave. This is where you stay."
Yeah. I wonder like if we're meant to like I don't know, if we're meant to understand even reality. If that's something we're meant to do. Like I don't know if we're capable of it because as humans, like, I mean, we have a very, we know that other animals perceive things differently. Like snakes see shit basically in like infrared level shit. You know what I mean? So it's like we really only see reality as our like methods of perception allow us to. You know what I mean? Like if we were literally built different, we might see everything entirely different. And I mean, I'm pretty sure we've like, scientifically or on like a quantum level, we've proven, don't quote me on this, but I've heard that we've proven that we have like up to like 11 dimensions and we only perceive up to the third. So that's like, that kind of gets the gears turning. But yeah, I don't know. I definitely think we can leave. Obviously, we've already done it. As to whether like we create like an intergalactic civilization, I mean, I think that's at a certain point. There's no other option because I mean, when like medicine and all that shit gets advanced enough, like technology, everything, and AI develops, as long as it doesn't fuck us over, like how a lot of people theorize, if we take advantage of everything. What'd you say?
I think Rise of the Planet of the Apes is gonna happen before that does. It's all the signs are happening.
Oh my god! What do you mean? What does that mean?
You know how
I've never watched the movie.
You watch? Okay, well, if you watch the newer movies, you want to know how. Okay, so first they caught an orangutan using a spear to get fish, right? Just recently.
Yeah, I've seen that. Yeah.
And I saw this thing and it was like, oh, everybody's freaking out about apes taking over, but there's no way that's gonna happen. And then the guy was like, the only way that they won in the movie, where it was like as close scientifically as they could, with the new one anyway, was that most humans died because of a disease. Guess what's fucking happening?
Oh,
everybody's dying of COVID.
Well,
I don't think that's actually gonna happen, but I'm just it's crazy to think about that in that movie. Apes started to get smarter and we're starting to fight back, and even though we were technically like so many years ahead of them in technology, humans started to die because of a disease that apes were immune to. So crazy.
It's an interesting theory. But yeah, I mean, and as far as like the technology and medicine, like if all that keeps advancing and we don't end up fucking blowing ourselves up somehow or getting taken over by some rogue species or technology that we created, I think there's literally no other place for us to go because I mean this Earth, like if medicine gets really advanced and shit, probably like the life expectancy is probably gonna lengthen more, or maybe even we may even become like healthy to the point like or advanced enough to where we might not die like unless it's like unless you get killed type shit, but I think the world would become overpopulated, so we'd have to become an intergalactic civilization.
Yeah, probably eventually.
So he had a second question. Oh wait, well let me answer the third part of his first question. He said, "To what extent?"
Far the fuck we want to go.
Yeah, I think it really depends. Like with like have you heard of the Great Filter? Have you heard of that shit?
No.
It's like it's kind of like a theory that there is potentially a filter where so obviously we're not aware yet of any other like extraterrestrial civilizations, at least not publicly, and
not though.
No, for sure. But it's like when we look for it with like the tools that we have available to us, we think that we would, be able to detect some kind of life out there. And it makes us think that either that there's some kind of step in like the process of like a civilization where either the whole civilization gets killed off or they're not able to expand beyond their solar system or things like that. You know what I mean? So it's like if we are, if the filter is ahead of us, we're fucked. We're probably fucked and our civilization's going to die off at some point. But if we're past the filter, like say that the filter is, like you pass the filter if your species is able to have like abstract thought, which is like the most powerful thing about humans, that we can, our minds are capable of abstract thought, and we're able to communicate using language and shit like that, right? And organize our ideas and shit. So if that is like the requirement to pass the filter, and then we may be able to pass it. So it's like, if that's the case, if we aren't past the filter, then we're probably going to get fucked at a certain point, probably not even make it past our solar system's boundaries. If we are past it, then I guess the fucking edge of the universe is the limit or something. Who the fuck knows?
We should just do what Jimmy Neutron did and send out a toaster with a message in it and hope that somebody finds it.
We already did that. We did it with the Golden Voyager. You heard about that?
Oh, yeah. I actually feel like I'm pretty sure I did.
Yeah, it's a disc we just shot out into space.
If they found it, if somebody finds it, I'm sure they're not gonna be able to respond that easily.
Yeah. Well, actually,
what are the chances of them shooting one back and us getting it?
Well, no. If a civilization is even capable of like attaining that, like if they can detect it in their like area or something, and they have the capabilities of grabbing it and fucking attaining it, I mean, they're definitely more than capable of like getting back to us. Yeah, like if they're like, we couldn't fucking do that. If we could even detect some shit like that in our solar system, it would literally take us decades to even like kind of formalize a plan to attain it. You know what I mean? To go and grab it, depending how far it is. Obviously, like if it's right in our orbit, obviously shit would be different. But
I'm gonna do a whole
probably
episode
not.
On this one question,
dude. Right? It's like, how long have we been? We're already 13 minutes in.
We should save this question for next episode.
The next one?
Question.
Okay,
we'll probably
sure.
do the same thing.
yeah. That was a really good question, though. Thank you, Oreo, for the question. Yeah. So we're going to move on from the Aide Suggestion now. And we're going to go into our topics. What is the first one? It is, this. Pastor who said he can't get COVID says he tested positive for COVID. His exact words were, "'Cause I can't get it, because I've talked to God about it and I've taken my vaccine. My vaccine is Psalms 91. Well, I guess God fucking lied. So that's I don't know. I just thought that was such an interesting, actually, it was pretty an ironic story, because I don't know. That's just, what do you think about that? You're a religious person, right?
Yeah, but I don't believe in that kind of stuff that way. Like, I believe in God.
Do you feel like he's misrepresenting your religion like that?
Yes, he gave us medicine to use. I don't feel like he's like, oh yeah, I can heal you if you just pray to me. No, he gave us. We have medicine. Like it.
Yeah.
We wouldn't have found it if I don't think that just praying to God is.
I find that kind of cringe. Like, cause obviously it's I mean, it's
people
obviously
do that to their kids. People will just be like, "Oh, we'll pray that you get better, but you're not getting medications." I know Jehovah's Witnesses.
I mean, even that I respect it more than this, because it's like I'm just so certain. I mean, who knows? Maybe he did get like some kind. But when people say, "Oh, I heard him in my head," like I've communicated with God, I'm like, bro, like that's probably just intuition. Like everybody has it, bro. Everybody hears that voice in their head. I mean, who fucking knows? Maybe there really are some people out here who fucking have some line of communication with the fucking God of the cosmos, but pretty unlikely, And
very unlikely.
I don't know why this guy would say this. He probably said it confident in the fact that he wouldn't be exposed to it or something. and he wanted to like. There's been a lot of like religious leaders, I guess you could say, just not. When I say leader, it gives them like a certain weight to it, but really it's like really small leaders. It's not like they have a huge following. They have a bigger following than I'd like to admit, but I mean, they
have more followers than we do.
Oh yeah, like for real, right? Like we fucking try and preach facts out here, and this is the kind of attention we get. God damn it! Just all right.
Our 1 follower, 0 stuff.
Yeah, it's cool. At least our base is authentic. But anyways, these like religious leaders are like saying that they've from the beginning have been saying that this thing has been a hoax. I've covered it in like the episodes like when COVID first started happening, and it's kind of ridiculous that people do this. I mean, I get why you would have the speculation, man, but I mean, see, this guy just made a fucking fool of himself, and you know, now he kind of got karma'd right there, you know, like. Yeah. I wouldn't even be surprised if there was a God, and he's just like, you know what?
Like, I
didn't tell you that. What the fuck are you talking about, bitch? I didn't say that to you. Matter of fact, COVID, bitch.
Here,
that's
COVID.
All you, yeah. All you, huh?
COVID.
Yeah. Yeah. And on the topic of COVID, I think 3 actually. Pfizer and Moderna. Two, I don't know what they are exactly. I think they're corporations or something. I think Moderna is part of like an institute for like a university or something. Not 100% on it, but supposedly they have a vaccine and it's incredibly effective, around 95%. And they're like accelerating all this shit. You know, usually like when they're developing a vaccine, it takes years like to get it approved. But obviously we can't keep going like this any longer, so they're accelerating all the trials and all this stuff, and apparently it's really effective. 95% is a really good rate. Supposedly the flu vaccine is only like 60%, you know, so
that's good. I didn't think they were going to have anything like that, because you know it's a lot like a flu, like it's a same thing, you know, type.
Hopefully we're able to get it soon to like, you know, a large amount of the population. If we get it to even 50% of the population, then we're like good, because we, you know, herd immunity and all that. So if all that gets rolled out, that's good. Hopefully we see that happening soon, because I'm honestly getting pretty fucking tired of all this bullshit, you know? Just,
I mean, I hate it too, but
yeah. I mean, honestly, so. I'm not even tired, but I just really want to go back to old life. You know what I mean? Like at this point, it's just
go to conventions and
just become routine.
Festivals.
Conventions, yeah. Aren't you going to a convention soon? You better get the fucking run, Alicia.
March if it stays open.
All right.
Honestly, we probably already have gotten it, to be honest.
Yeah, you know, I thought like initially, I thought that once you get it, you're good, right? Like your body. Mm-hmm. You know, that's how your immune system works. Once you're exposed to a certain virus, it builds up and it's able to like fight it off if it's exposed to it again. But from what Isaiah's told me, and Isaiah is not exactly like a fucking scholarly article or anything.
I just made. Sorry, Isaiah.
But I trust him. I mean, I don't see why he would lie about this, but I mean, from what he's told me, apparently, you can like after 3 months of having gotten it, like some people have gotten it. Like nobody's gotten it within that 3-month mark, but apparently like your immune system is immune. After 3 months, apparently your immune system isn't able to fight it off anymore. I don't know. You know, look into it if you care about that. Don't take my word for it. Don't quote me or any of that shit.
The seal.
What'd you say?
I want to talk about this seal. There's a seal.
You saw it? Yes! Dude, the seal. Wait, hold on. Let me pull this up. So I saw this on Reddit, and I've seen this before, but I really wanted to show it because it brings up. So it's this thing on Reddit, and it's from like almost a year ago, but it's this wildlife photographer who who was, well, I'll just read the title. A wildlife photographer who was photographing elephant seals on a beach, and a baby came over to check him out. And, oh my God, he's so cute. Dude, he looks so adorable. And I was looking through the comments, and there were people talking. So apparently, with wildlife photographers,
they're not allowed to.
Yeah, there's a no interaction rule. And
because they don't want to make them used to humans and like be willing to go up to humans, because not every human is nice, so they don't want them to have that.
That makes sense, bro. But I mean, look at him. He's so fucking adorable. Like, I wouldn't be able to, dude.
You saw the one where a cheetah came up to him and sat next to him. You saw that one, right? They did that too.
No, I haven't.
Then there's one where a fox went and smelled the guy's camera, like put its face in his camera, and like jumped on his back and stuff.
Oh, God.
There's a couple of those. The cheetah one is, I don't know if you want to look it up real quick, but the cheetah one is pretty cool. The cheetah, like, I don't know if the cheetah knew him, but
I mean, but like, maybe we should just regulate it a little differently. Like, I'm sure like a couple pets wouldn't fucking hurt, bro. I mean, look at it. It wants it so bad. And I mean, these rules, like let's think about it in the grand scheme of things. When we're shot into this planet as a species, right? I mean, we're not shot into it, obviously. Like, everything happened gradually, and here we are, right? But it's like, from the beginning, it's not like these were rules, like, hey, don't fuck with this. Like, I get it. You don't want to disturb the ecosystem and, like, fuck up its consistency or anything. But, I mean, would it really hurt? Like, I don't know. I'm not a scientist. Maybe there's data proving that it does affect the thing. Who fucking knows? What is this?
I just sent you the picture. You can kind of see the picture in the corner.
Oh, let's see. I'll pull it up here. Cheetah sees photographer napping under a tree and decides to join in. Is he allowed to do that? I thought there was no interaction.
I don't know. I'd only seen that one picture. I didn't see this whole thing. So.
She was born and raised at this cheetah breeding center. I was taking a nap.
I never saw that whole paragraph. I just saw the picture on Facebook.
He didn't really like it, despite only knowing me after a
That's like, I'd be kind of terrified, bro. Those cats. Yeah.
Well, you have more of a chance of surviving that one than you do a lot of the other big cats.
Dude, look at that. I can't stop looking at the seal. Just look at its eyes, bro. It's okay. I should stop. But bro, I would own one of those if it was allowed. Yep.
I wish I could see these. Oh, well, I guess.
See what?
Never mind.
What are you talking about?
Oh, it has a link.
I just blanked for like a split second and honestly forgot we were doing a podcast.
I was saying I wish I could see these videos in our notes, but I realized that you could click on it.
Yeah. That's the whole point of it being a link, Alicia. But yeah. All right. Moving on. Actually, I think I'll talk about this. Actually, should I skip over this because you don't really?
I don't know anything about that, so that would just be on you.
Okay. Well,
you should save that one for when you do another one.
Yeah, we'll do the next one.
Yeah,
we'll do that next one. Okay. So, and also we consumed a lot of time with the Aide one. So yeah. So just moving on here. Twitter added this thing. Wait, is this on the main doc or did I not include this? Oh no, I didn't. But I'll talk about it anyways. Twitter added this. They basically added stories, like how Instagram has stories. They added it and they called it fleets. And I don't know, like if that, like I guess they're trying to compete with Instagram, but I still find myself only going to Instagram. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like they're trying, and I don't know why they called it fleets. Like, it's clearly just stories. I mean, Instagram took it off Snapchat. Snapchat called it stories. And Instagram's just like, fuck it, we'll just call it stories too. But Twitter's like, it's like they got like the fake mustache on, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, why'd they do that? I don't know. And it's not as like feature. I mean, I'm sure it'll get better over time, but it's just, Twitter's just a different type of social media. It's like a different animal, you know? So I don't know if stories is where it belongs, but who knows? I'm not complaining because, I mean, it's just another method to me as, like, a creator to just put content and gain exposure, I guess. So, but they still haven't added this feature that everybody's been asking for forever, like, to be able to edit their tweets so that they don't have to just delete it or whatever, you know what I mean? And they just
They said no.
What's that?
They said no.
Yeah, they just haven't said no. They just don't answer people, and a lot of like,
yeah, that's what I mean.
Yeah, a lot of people who are like big names too have like requested it, and nobody just no answer. I wonder why. I wonder if that's like on purpose that they're just not adding the edit feature. Like, I don't know why they wouldn't add it. Could you think of a reason?
No.
I don't fucking know.
Because they don't want to.
I don't see why they wouldn't want to. All right, well, there's no more topics, right? Like on that. Sorry, I have like a separate document, so I keep going back and forth and shit.
Just the clips.
All right, so yeah, we're doing this new segment where we gather some clips over the week, and we're just gonna be looking over them. I'm doing it on my monitor, Alicia, so you can watch it through the Discord, by the way.
Oh, I can?
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Yeah. So here we go.
Ready?
So right here, the first clip, titled "Racist Dude Gets Clocked Hard." I think that's what I called it, but the Reddit title is "Man is being racist on the tube, gets absolutely lamped."
Lamped. I never heard that term.
Yeah, I think a British guy made this, and no, it definitely is a British guy because I think the people in the video they have a strong British accent. This is like so annoying to watch, honestly. Just check this out. Popular! He's like drunk or something, right? Like, do you think so? Like, why is he fucking acting like that?
Like he's drunk.
And the way he's just like holding up there and he keeps putting his hand back up there after doing.
He might not be drunk because that's a lot of coordination, holding on to that and throwing your hands around and moving around like that. I feel like he has a little too much coordination. He might. I
think he's gotta be on something. Maybe he's like hopped up on caffeine or something.
Maybe.
Because like, I don't know. He just seems like too hyper. Oh, see.
You're black. What does that mean?
Oh my god!
You hear it good?
With anything.
Yeah,
What does being black have to do with anything?
This is popular!
What's popular?
Dude, just watch this. Dude, the fade, the quick fade. That was so fucking satisfying. Just, you know how many times I rewinded this? Like, look at this. Calculated fade. Huh?
He folded.
Dude, the guy who did that, like, that was calculated as fuck. Look how many awards this thing has, bro. This shit costs money to, like, give awards and shit. And it has so many. Let me upvote it. The dude was just like, he made it seem like he was just gonna walk away casually, and like this guy makes it, bro, it's just fucking quick and easy, and he's out cold, bro. Satisfying as fuck, honestly. Like, I like to be the kind of person where it's like, you know, let's be nice to each other. Let's put our differences aside. But I mean, at the same time, bro, like, you can't help but, like, when you see a story like this, the guy's being racist and then he just gets
he deserved it.
Clocked. Bro. So satisfying. Like, the reward center in my mind just starts popping off, you know? All right. So this next one. This next one, what did I title this? Cop asks people to stop for no reason when he is off duty. I think that's the actual, yeah, okay. Oh, this, yeah, so, yeah, let's just watch it, you'll see.
I think you should keep the volume all the way up.
For what?
It's all the way up, right? Like, you hear it?
You have a reason, sir. You didn't pull me over. But you didn't pull me over.
Out, or I'll hit for a backup and
Call
I'll
your
take you out
supervisor.
the car.
Call your
Get your
supervisor.
driver's license
Call your
out.
supervisor,
Get
sir.
your driver's license out right now.
Call your supervisor.
Get
Please
your
call your
driver's
supervisor. Because
I'm
you had
not calling the
you're not
supervisor.
pulling me over,
You
neither.
get your driver's license
Call
out
your
right now.
supervisor.
Show me ID.
Bro, even the way he talks
What do you need my ID
annoys the
for,
shit
sir?
out of me.
Well, because you want to run your mouth to me.
No, because you was looking at
That's
my
not
license.
even a valid fucking reason for pulling. Yeah, dude.
Wait, for what?
Exactly.
For what?
You don't have the right to run this.
I got my rights
You
to
don't have
do
the right
anything
to
I
run this
want to
place.
do. I'm a police officer.
You can't
That
run this
doesn't
place.
mean
See,
anything.
that's-
That doesn't mean anything.
Power tripping, bro. Power tripping.
You see, he said
Driver's license out.
He was
he's
off
not
duty
getting the
too.
supervisor.
He was an off-duty cop.
Request to the
I
supervisor.
don't mind showing you my driver's license,
me your
but
driver's
what is your
license.
reason that you're asking?
Because
Why?
you're acting suspicious.
About what? We was in there shopping.
I said, show me your driver's
What
license.
is the suspicion, sir?
Get your driver's license out.
You can't
Just
state
show
the
me your
suspicion.
driver's license. That's all I
Sir,
want to see.
you're not explaining to me. You didn't pull
I'm
me over.
explaining to
You
you.
jumped out your car and
I'm
asked me
doing
did I
an
want to.
investigation.
What are you investigating?
Look,
You
get
just
your
see me in there
driver's
shopping.
license
I
out.
paid.
Because
I
we spend
paid.
money.
I paid for everything that I
Alright,
bought.
Get your
Yeah.
driver's license out.
Here, look. There's a. Let me just skip to the part where. So a second cop shows up. So this just goes on for a while more, like where they're like arguing, and then a second cop shows up, and he actually agrees with like the people who are. Just check.
You know
See, not all
what was
cops
going
are
on
bad.
because I know
Eventually in Indianapolis police
articulate what he was
officer.
trying to say.
Yeah, as far as I know, based upon what happened, I don't think either of us have any reasonable suspicion to believe
Right.
that there's a crime taking place.
Right.
It says there's no reason for a traffic stop at this point.
Right.
So there's no legal requirement for you to identify yourself to an officer at that
Right,
point. So
right.
if you don't want to give him ID, then you don't have to give him ID at that point.
And we tried to be calm and talk to him like that, and he just. I don't have to tell you anything. He's leaning in the car, spitting all in the car. He's just, I don't know if he's having a bad day. His wife left him. I don't know.
Could be.
I don't know.
His wife left him.
But hey, man, I appreciate
as far
you,
as
boss.
I'm concerned, you guys are good to go. All
Yes,
right,
sir.
take care, all right?
Appreciate it.
The duality of man. That's just.
Nice.
Oh yeah, look at this last line right here. He was fired within 2 hours. Hella satisfying.
Yeah.
Dude. I mean, honestly, shit. It really, they really need to like figure out shit on how they give people that badge, bro. Because
Yeah, but
how are
it's
people like
not-
this getting through?
I mean, some people, obviously, you can tell, but it's really hard. You don't really know somebody when you first meet them just because of an interview or anything like that.
I might
You
visual
know, and
that.
then
I'm sorry.
some people are good at hiding them being a jerk. Like, I mean, I know this is a terrible example, but like, I didn't know my dad was a jerk until I started to get like 18, 19. Like, he's good, and he makes everybody think that he's a cool dude. You know, it's just hard to tell sometimes, and
Yeah, I
Sucks
feel you
that-
actually. Yeah.
they get in there. You know.
That's true. That's true. Very true. Crazy how shit like this happens. Oh, this. Okay, so this is I think that was like the longer clips. This next one's pretty short.
Yeah, the ones I put as TikTok, so they're like
Okay,
15
cool.
seconds.
So this one, I saw this one. Alicia's are at the end because again she opened the dog right before.
Yeah.
Fucking.
I'll start
recording.
including more of those.
Yeah,
I can do
yeah.
that.
I actually
I watched
added.
this one.
I
I watched
actually
this one.
created this segment because I know you look through a lot of like videos and stuff. I'm like, okay, I want to make it easier for Alicia to contribute, and then you don't fucking do it. You bitch.
Pay more attention.
Okay, so these guys are like holding a Trump banner, and this guy, it got removed from the subreddit because it was political. But I mean, it's pretty funny because this guy tries to steal the Trump banner, and then just watch what happens.
I just.
You lost, stupid asshole.
What a dumbass, bro.
You know.
He tried to
Weird
steal
where you
it,
shouldn't
and
be. Oh my God! Again.
no, I zoomed back.
Oh. I was like,
You
again?
thought he just
tried to go
teleported
again?
back?
Well, I thought he went in reverse a little bit. I couldn't tell.
Nah, yeah. You fucking dude, he hit it hard, dude. He tried to do like the quick getaway shit. Rams right into
Who are you
the
for? Don't be a dickhead.
dude, yeah. And then look what happens. Just wait. Just wait.
All that hate. It's unfortunate that it happened, but
That was actually being pretty reasonable. He's like, it's unfortunate.
That is. Oh, and now you got the.
Yep. Cop shows up right there. Yeah. Okay. So this is my last clip. Next time we'll
He's
we'll
never seen.
do some shuffles. Huh?
This next one you've never seen. I was saying.
No. There's one last that.
Oh.
Okay. I wanna.
I thought you said this was your last one.
Wait, I did?
Oh, you mean the next one?
Oh,
maybe
yeah.
you
No.
meant
I said the
Okay,
next one.
Okay.
Yeah. This is the one I'm about to put. So this is like. I just fucking saw this and. I don't even know what to fucking comment on this, but just
Seen this before. I
You've
just read the
seen
name,
this?
and I've seen this before.
dude. So there's like this kung fu, like, I don't know what you call it, like a sub art of kung fu, and it's like these guys call it the iron crotch, and I don't know what the fuck this is, bro. This is like, I guess it's like mental strength, because they're like, yeah, I can fucking take a hit in the nuts and not even fucking flinch. Dude, no. When I saw this, I asked some of my coworkers, I'm like, I showed it to them and I was like, how much would you have to get paid to like do this for like a month?
What made you want to join this?
Join the, I don't even know. I think it's they
Like,
they
why
have
were they
to
like,
preach
yes, I
something.
want to do this too?
They have to preach something. Like they have to be like, oh yeah, if you build the mental resilience to sustain blows to your genitals, then you know you can fucking overcome anything with your willpower. They gotta come up with some shit like that, bro.
Yeah, probably.
I'm fucking
I have
good.
some
I like
YouTube
my
videos I'm
balls,
gonna provide.
and I don't want them to be injured in that manner. So yeah. Okay, so I haven't seen this next one. This is Alicia's clip, and it's from TikTok.
Make sure the volume is up because you gotta hear it.
Okay, it should be all the way up by default. So let's see. So it's called. Wait, what's it called? Oh, it doesn't have a name. Wait, what? Hold on. What?
Do it again. You were talking.
Nah. Nah, the audio's got to be manipulated. There's no way.
No, that's the parrot.
Dude, that's. What?
I went to their page. It says that.
See, but like the real question is, would I like interpret what it's saying there as that if it didn't have the text? You know what I mean?
Definitely.
Huh?
I think it's just like that.
Would you would have heard that if the text
Yes.
wasn't there? You think so?
I might have not heard the "wanna know a secret," but the "I'm not a parrot, I'm a spy." I might have not heard spy. I might have actually heard something else. But "I'm not a parrot, is so clear.
Let me hear it again. Okay, yeah.
Yeah, the "I'm not a parrot, that's really clear.
Okay, yeah, you're right. Want to know a secret, like, is a little bit of a stretch, but I'm not a parrot, I'm a spy. Bro, what do you do to your parrot at that point? Like, you get rid of it? Like,
That's crazy.
I'd be like sleeping with one eye open after that.
It's the birds
type
work
shit.
for the bourgeoisie.
Dude.
It's true.
It's fucking
Chuck,
weird.
you
Are
work
there
for
any
the
conspiracy
bourgeoisie?
theories about like parrots or some shit? Like,
Yes, there's a thing. If you look
Really?
it up, birds work for the bourgeoisie. Look it up.
what is the bourgeoisie?
Bourgeoisie.
What is
Well,
that?
they say bourgeoisie in TikTok, but it's like Secret Service.
That's kind of.
They say
honestly,
that
it's
birds are,
probably
are secretly
Do you
cameras.
think the owner might have taught the parrot to say that so they could get the TikTok?
Probably.
Because why is it just recording
Well,
it like
it's really
before
hard
it
to
says
teach a
that?
bird to say anything because you could try to teach a bird something for years, and one time you say "fuck," and it's gonna be like, "Oh, I like that word, fuck." You can't really pick and choose what a bird learns, but I'm sure they said it enough times where the bird was like, "Oh, okay."
Yeah, because it's weird that it's like
'Cause
they're
sometimes they do.
recording right before
It's
it says
different.
that.
Each bird's different. He might have learned on reinforcement, but like it's really hard to get them to learn certain things.
Okay. Alicia's sources, she's a bird owner herself, if you're not aware. You know what I'm very surprised about? I don't think I've ever heard Chuck like while we're doing the podcast. Do you keep it in a different room?
She's right. She's right behind me. She's
I-
literally, you can see her whole cage. She's always there.
I haven't heard her.
Chuck.
There. That's crazy. Nah, don't fucking rile it up. What are you doing?
She's
But-
itching her head right now. She's itching herself, so
Okay, so
she's not interested.
we got one more clip right here from Alicia. I haven't seen this one either.
Yes, you did.
I did? Oh, this.
I can't hear it.
It's pretty quiet, yeah. It was a lot funnier when I first watched it because
Yeah, it's still funny though.
you know, like when you watch something the first time. But yeah, this
Yeah.
is more of like this
he
is like
asking her?
funnier to us, I guess, because we do the Joe Mama jokes.
Yeah, but either way, it's still funny.
Yeah, it's pretty funny. I didn't expect it to be that. When he said Joe, my eyes widened. Like the first time I was watching this clip and he said Joe, my eyes just widened and I burst out into tears when I heard it. Yeah, and I sent it to Isaiah too. Yeah.
Did you say it was courtesy of me?
Yeah, of course. Yeah. Credit given, words due.
All right. Well,
But,
that was fun. I hope we do these clips more often.
Yeah, we're gonna try and keep doing it. Yeah, it's pretty much the end. Thank you so much for making it to the end. We have an announcement. Wait, do we want to announce this? I'll announce it, even though you haven't given me permission.
What are we doing?
Alicia's OnlyFans coming soon, everyone.
Oh my God! No, stop.
Okay, well,
Okay, bye.
the Discord and our socials are gonna be below. If you want to do the aid roll thing where you can suggest us things, make sure you join the Discord server and sign up for the aid roll, and you'll have access to the channel and you can let us know whatever, right? Make sure you like and subscribe. You can always unsub if you stop feeling the vibe here. Tell your friends if you think they'd be interested, and have a great rest of your day. Stay hydrated and get your rest. Peace.